Hi everyone, thank you so much for landing on this video. My name is Helen and I'm going to take you through a practice to welcome the day, and we're going to get straight into it with some cat-cow. So come meet me on your mat. Find an all fours position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath our hips. Spread the fingers wide, and then as you inhale, drop your belly, look up to the sky. And as you exhale, round. In your own time, inhale to drop the belly, sway the heart up. Exhale, dome in the back, look to your toes. Lovely. So just start to feel into that movement. Maybe it starts kind of rigid, that's okay. And then as we start to move that energy and get a little warmer, you might find a little more fluidity and space. Wonderful, good. And then incorporating some movement that just feels good. So maybe that's some circles, maybe that's a little rocking forwards and back. Find it quite helpful just to close your eyes and feel into your body this morning. Almost like you're shaking off the night's sleep. Taking this moment to check in with how your body feels, how your energy levels are doing this morning. You're welcome to take this practice as easy or as challenging as you wish. Wonderful, good. Let's come back to a neutral place here. We're going to find a puppy pose. So hips over the knees, walk the hands forwards, dropping the chest down. Maybe your forehead reaches the mat, maybe your chin reaches the mat. Sinking the heart down. This is really energizing for the shoulders. Good. If you want to take your hands a bit wider, it makes it a bit easier. If you feel like it's a little bit of a struggle this morning, that's okay. Wonderful, good. So we've all got our forearms down on the mat, so keep the forearms where they are, and then you're going to snake your body through and come lower your pelvis down, so we're in this kind of sphinx position. Perfect. You're welcome to stay here and just wriggle through the shoulders this way. This is a nice option. Or for some of us, we begin to straighten our arms. Keep your pubic bone on the floor and then just have a little wriggle out. So I like to drop the shoulders side to side, look from side to side, and just see what effect that has on your back, on your shoulders. It's a little bit of free movement. Let go of what it looks like. See if you can find a little something that feels energizing this morning. I'm hoping through this practice you'll walk away feeling like uplifted. Wonderful, very nice. Let's all lower down to our belly, hands underneath the shoulders. Let's tuck the toes, and then you're going to bring your sitting bones back to your heels into like an active child's pose. So really press into your hands, lengthen your tailbone back. Just counterposing those back bends and kind of energizing through the feet here. Lovely. Send your fingers really wide. And then from here, as your toes are tucked, lift your belly up, and then you're going to lift into a downward facing dog. Lovely. Take a little pedal through the feet, a little shake out through the head, whatever you need here. Very, very nice. Good. And then take your feet a little bit wider, so like a deep squat distance apart, big toes turned out, bend into the knees, and then walking the hands back, coming into a deep squat here. Hands can be on the floor as we just gently move from side to side and kind of prise into those hips. And again, don't worry if it feels kind of sticky or clunky first thing in the morning. This is exactly why we're doing this movement, just to prep ourselves for the day. Very, very nice. Good. From here, we're going to send our head down and our bum up, turn the toes forwards, take a nice hanging forward fold. So you can grab opposite elbows here, let your head go entirely. Take a little rock side to side. Good. Fingertips down to the mat, soften the knees, and then slowly roll up through the spine, one little vertebrae at a time. Take a nice big breath in, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Wonderful. Let's take a nice wide stance on our mat now. So big toes turned out. Slightly tuck the tailbone under. Find your goddess arms. And then bend deeply into the knees, into your goddess. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can take a little rock from side to side. Lovely. Feel that opening across the chest and into the groin space. Lovely. As you inhale, let's straighten up that arm, straighten up the legs, turn the toes forwards and then diving forwards. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your hands down to the floor. Lovely. Let your head go. Wonderful. From here, bending into the knees, you're going to walk your hands forwards. So you're in like a really wide leg downward facing dog. So let your head fall between your arms. So a nice generous bend in the knees so you feel that lovely length through the spine. So there's barely any weight in your hands here. Good. Shift the weight back. Now super, super slow, we're going to end up in a ninja squat on one side. So turning one foot out, slowly bend into that knee, straighten into the other, walking the hands back towards that knee. Good. See if you can keep the weight in this heel. Opposite hand reaches up to the sky. Breathe in. As you exhale, this hand is going to reach all the way forwards and then bow down. Let your head drop down. See if you can allow this heel to drop closer to the floor. Wonderful. Deep breath in. Exhale. Wonderful. From here, walking the hands back towards you. Come, bring your hands through center, straighten up both legs. Come into that nice forward fold. Soften the knees and then slowly roll up through the spine. Reach the hands high on an in-breath. And on your out-breath, take your arms out. Turn one toe out and one toe in. We're coming into triangle. So reach, reach, reach. One hand comes down, one hand comes up. This top hand can come onto your hip. You can even wrap it behind and grab for your inner thigh there. Absolutely your choice. Lean back. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, look down. Inhale to come all the way up. And then we're going to reverse it. So the back hand now slides down. The front hand reaches up, makes space between your rib cage and your hip. Good. Inhale, coming all the way back through center. Turn those toes in, opposite toes out. Reach, reach, reach. Hand comes down any amount. Top hand reaches up, or any of the variations. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders so you're leaning back onto an imaginary wall. Good. As you inhale next, slowly come all the way up and then reverse it. So the back hand slides down, top hand reaches up. Lovely. Inhale, come to neutral. Turn both toes forwards. Maybe you can go a little bit wider now. Breathe in. Exhale, diving forwards. Bend the knees, hands to mat. Lovely. Good. Let's find that downward facing or wide leg downward facing dog. So walking the hands forwards, bending into the knees. Imagine someone's pulling your tailbone back. Just let your head drop. No need to look at the screen. Wonderful. And then bending deeply into the opposite knee. So slightly turn the toes out. Bend deeply into the opposite knee. Walking the hands back. Coming into ninja squat. One hand in front of this knee. Opposite hand reaches up. Breathe in. Exhale, reach all the way forwards and then bow down. Hands out in front, let your head drop. Wonderful, good. Slowly walking your hands back towards you and then back to center. Straighten up both legs, come into a nice forward fold. Last time, let your head go. Softening through the knees and then slowly roll up through the spine. Take a huge breath, reach your hands up, welcome the day. Exhale, bring it down to heart center. Lovely, we're going to take a big step to the top edge of our mat. Bring your feet about hip width apart. Inhale, reach your hands high. And then as you exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your palms together. Big breath. Exhale, forward fold. Let that fist fall overhead. Bend the knees if you need to. It's absolutely fine. Nice. See if you can allow the weight of the fist just to fall over the head. Lovely. So slightly turn your toes out here. And then nice and slow, we're going to end up in a deep squat. So undo your fingers. Slowly reach the hands down and then forwards as you sit low into a squat, reaching those hands high overhead. I know it's a tricky transition, so do what you can. It's all good. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, take your hands behind. Sit your bum down. Soles of the feet together. Hands behind. Come onto your fingertips. See if you can push your sitting bones closer to your heels. And then puff up your chest. So we're really opening up that heart space for the day. Breathe here. Unclench your jaw. Maybe taking a moment to think about where you want to focus your energy today. Good. One more full breath. Exhale. Good. Sliding your feet a little bit further away, sliding your bum a little further back. Bring your hands in front and then fold here. Just let your head go. Wonderful. Slowly coming all the way back up. Come find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Sit tall. Just take a deep breath in just to sit a little taller and prouder. And a big sigh. Now notice where your energy is at. And where we would like to direct that energy into the rest of our day. Bring the hands together at your heart. Bow your head down. Really thank yourself for carving out just this little bit of time this morning to welcome the day. When you're ready, blinking the eyes open and welcoming yourself back. Thank you so much for sharing this little practice with me. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do leave it a little thumbs up. Leave me a little comment below. It really helps other people find lovely little practices like this. And I shall see you on the next video. Bye.